Howdy, 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 howdy. It's you keep saying I'm late. I don't know what clock you're looking at every week, Alex, but when it hits 8 o'clock on the dot for me, that's when I arrive. Every time. Well, hello. This is a lot of enthusiastic hellos. It's great. I hope you're all doing well. I am slightly a kilter. You'll let it slide. Okay. Okay. Wow, what a week, right? What a week. There is a glimmer of light behind the curtain. I don't have both curtains up. And it's still a little light outside because 8 o'clock is not that late. Anyways, what a week it's been, right? I have stopped doing YouTube professionally, at least for now. It's pretty wild. But I'm still here, because boy, would I hate to give these up. I really do love late night piano. How's the hobby going so far? Well, it's been a very busy week. It has been a little stressful. On the hobby side, I've been working away on that big collab I mentioned. A lot of progress this week, which has been awesome. I'm getting some of the I can't even be descriptive because that would give away too much. I'm getting some of it done, and it is sounding very good. I'm very proud of it. And I've been doing other work stuff. I've been getting in touch with a lot of old clients of mine, composing clients, as well as working on commissions throughout the week. So I still have some commissions to work through. Been getting in touch with old clients. I still haven't fully yet decided on a plan. The nice thing about YouTube is that, you know, like I stopped doing it professionally for like all of 3 days, but it's not like my income evaporates. Like I still have ad revenue and stuff, so I'm in no great panic. But I haven't fully decided what I want to do next yet. I've been looking at a lot of different opportunities. One of the weird things for me to realize is that by the numbers alone, if we're just going by the pure quantitative values, I'm more successful as a YouTube personality than I am as a musician. I've garnered more success by being a person on YouTube than I have, strictly speaking, for my music, even though those are very much intertwined. But that's a very weird realization. And I've been wondering, it's like, wow, maybe I do just want to do, even if the job isn't music, something in the YouTube sphere. Like be a host for a non-music related thing, of which there are opportunities. Because then I still get to be, doing YouTube. And I'm very qualified for those jobs because I can say, look, I made this channel. Hire me. I mean, the difference, James, is that before I did YouTube, I did contract work as a composer. I wrote for films and games and other clients. And I got some notoriety from scoring projects that were popular to whatever degree. But none of those projects were ever as popular as the YouTube channel was. So like my name is more widely known as a YouTuber than as a composer. That's sort of what I mean. Even though my videos are all music related, you know? I hope I explained that well. I mean, I've done a few games and films, more games than films, because that's more my interest. But like Creeper World 3, Project 5, Sightseer, Particle Fleet. Those are probably the 3 biggest games I scored. Those are all on Steam. Honestly, I'm looking forward to doing more scoring, because I've been reaching out to old clients of mine, and they're like, oh, happy to hear from you. And, you know, they have projects in the work. They were like, yeah, let's get some music. So that's very encouraging. I mean, those are like things I'm like going to start working on in several months' time. So not even remotely soon. But that's a world that I can step back into is very encouraging. You can see full credits on my website, www.finmk.com. The one I'm most proud of, that's a great question. I would say it is Project 5 Sightseer, or really just Sightseer by Tasharan Entertainment. I love that soundtrack. I wrote a lot of music for that game. I wrote like 50 minutes, maybe 55. So it was a big project, and I love the music I made for it. I loved working with the Tasharan team. It was very freeing. I was just on, like the whole experience, I was just on a monthly retainer for like half a year. Totally on my own pace, totally with my own freedom to just write music. It was a great time. It was awesome. And knowing like that could happen again in the future is really thrilling. It is a relief to have, yeah, exactly. It's a relief to have those doors open, James. Like, very much. There were a couple days this week, Monday to Tuesday, when I was still waiting for commissions to come in, where I was like, wow, it's all sinking in. I've just screwed myself by doing this. I have nothing. I am nothing. I closed the door to scoring games and films when I started doing YouTube, and that's just like closed forever. But thankfully it's not. It's still extremely a difficult field, but it's nice to not like be starting from scratch. That's nice of you to say, Mr. Twist. I mean, I also don't want to set you guys up and saying, I'm a composer now, that's what I do. Because I still don't know. I think part of what I like about YouTube so much is that, you know, even if it's not enough to support me full-time, it's definitely enough to support me part-time. And I don't want to leave it fully behind. That was a big part of my message on Monday, that I still want to make videos. I still want to make content here. And I'm very open to, you know, getting back to doing this full-time. So I'm still at that crossroads. I still don't fully know what I'm gonna do, like whether it's a salaried position somewhere, whether I juggle doing commissions and scoring along with making stuff for YouTube. I don't know yet. I'm still figuring it out. It doesn't happen overnight. I mean, I would love to write for television. I watched Amphibia ended recently, which is another show like at the Owl House that's like, I am not the target demo, but I'm so into it. It's just a really well-made show. Like, the critical reviews are insane. And I watched that all, and I liked the music so much. I did a little, I uploaded a little video of Anne's theme. I did a little video of that, and I uploaded it to Twitter. And TJ Hill, who is the composer for Amphibia, retweeted it and said it was gorgeous. And I was like, oh. So that was nice. And I was like, man, I want to do that. I want to do that job. I have such a problem with that. Also, I guess this late night piano is just like me venting. So enjoy. I just now realized that I've been doing this for 10 minutes. Anyways. It's like, that's what I want to do. I would love to score a show like Amphibia. Just so much fun, so rewarding. And I have that thought often about things I see. There's so many things I want to do, and I know I can't do them all. That's kind of the challenge in my life. Like, in this last week, especially when I've been considering what I want to do next work-wise, it's like, wow, there's so many things out there I want to do. I want to score TV shows, and I want to write music for movies, and I want to score games, and I want to be a YouTuber, and I want to move into a hype house with like Sully and Jacob and Marshall and Felix and just make videos together. Like, there's so many. I want to host a D&D show. There are so many things I want to do, and I know I can't do them all because that would kill me. And also, if I do that many things, then all of them are just going to be done really poorly. There's so many things like that I want to do, and it's really hard for me to choose. I have a real problem choosing one path and being very happy with it because I always have that feeling of what if. Like, I'll never know what it's like to be, I'll never know what that opportunity is like. And also things that are reasonable. I always thought I'm just riffing on things I'd like to do in my life. I always thought I'd be a good game show host. I also want to be in a boy band, but that time has maybe passed. I even did when I had moved out in my first year of university. I was 19. And I did one of those singing competitions. Hype House can make a boy band, yeah. I did one of those singing competitions, and I got to the finals. That's about as close as I ever got to, like, getting put in a boy band by a company. I think I'd love it. I want to tour that too. I want to play live shows. Like, there's so many things I want to do in my life. I want to play a show with an orchestra. Maybe if I'm lucky enough, I get to do all of these things at some point. But even just having all these things to want to do is kind of nice. If there's like ever a doubt, whether life is worth living, whether things are worth pursuing, I just look at all of these dreams that I have. It's like, wow, there's so much more to do. You work for the Dutch Owl House team. That's cool. Did you comment on the Owl House theme dub? What else do I want to do in my life? Yeah, okay, that was your comment. Yeah, I remember that. What else do I want to do in my life? I want to go to cons. That's one that's easily achievable. I really want to perform at cons, like Charlie does, CG5. He performs at cons, and like Oreo and Chi-Chi do, and all of them. And I'd love to do that. Yeah, live late night piano would be awesome too. That would be like, I feel like if I go on tour, then I'd maybe do a post show, or like on nights between gigs, I'd do a late night piano gig. That's an awesome dream, Mr. Twist. I hope you get to do it someday, whether I'm in it or not. All right, I think I need to play a song. I've done a lot of talking. But I actually play the piano, believe it or not. The shine's not as bright as it used to be. Been dreaming up what I'll leave for those who come after me. Is this my legacy? Is this my legacy? Is this my legacy? Is this all I've done? Come on, and the sunrise, I start to question my life. I know I've impact, but is it worth this cracked path? I've been wondering about my course. The shine's not as bright as it used to be. I've been dreaming up what I'll leave for those who come after me. Is this my legacy? Is this my legacy? Is this my legacy? Is this all I've done? Come on. So much of my heart is empty making this art. So much of my craft is just a needless sound splash. And I've been trying to reconcile the meaning of my life. Have I got it right? Is there something out there that'll give me hope? Some kind of evolution that I missed before. I didn't write the music, can I change the notes so I can love myself? I've been wondering about my course. The shine's not as bright as it used to be. I've been dreaming up what I'll leave for those who come after me. Is this my legacy? Is this my legacy? Is this my legacy? If I change the rhythm and I change the notes, will I love the music in the song I wrote? I'm feeling energetic now. found gold, I found gold in the beauty of a universe untold. But when I finally got there, I sat still, 'cause I had no one to dance with. I looked at beauty, didn't say a word, 'cause there was no one to hear it. I traveled so far to get away from home, but now that I'm here, I realize I don't want to be alone. I'd give this up to get back to my home. I left home, the spirit of adventure. I went out to break my mold. So I left home, I'm not going back, 'cause the thought of leaving this again is tearing me apart. When I finally got here, I sat still, 'cause I had no one to dance with. I looked at beauty and say a word, 'cause there was no one to hear it. I traveled so far to get away from home, but now that I'm here, I realize I don't want to be alone. I'd give this up to get back. I don't want to be celestial anymore. I don't want to be celestial anymore. I don't want to be celestial anymore. I got it wrong. I'm human after all. And soon I'll see it, the sun and the earth. I know the first place that I've been before, and soon I'll feel it, the wind and warmth of a summer day back home. And I won't be alone anymore. Don't wanna be celestial anymore. I don't wanna be celestial anymore. I don't wanna be celestial anymore. I got it wrong. I'm human after all. I got it wrong. I'm human. in a great blue sky, in no time forever. Soaring away so high, I don't know if I'm ever down anymore. I don't know if I can feel down anymore. So let it go. Let me go. I don't want to feel down anymore. I feel like there's nothing more anymore out here anymore. So soon and I feel alive. Now I know what freedom feels like. Oh, in the nose of a ship I control, I feel like no parent has ever felt before. I'm letting go. I'm letting go of a child. I'm letting go of a child, and I know they'll be alright. There's one I trust to get it done. They're my flesh and blood. Flesh and blood, my flesh and blood, my flesh and blood, they're my flesh and blood. That was fun. That's kind of like a Celestial Part 2. The sequel. Like how the Killers had Mr. Brightside, and then they did, shoot, it was a song on Battleborn, that album. Miss Atomic Bomb, which is like a lyrical sequel to Mr. Brightside. I was like that. Not that I'm comparing Celestial to Mr. Brightside, but concept. Yeah, no. So yeah, it's been a week, but I'm feeling good. Yeah, what does SIP stand for? Let's get some acronyms in the chat. Sucking in paint, please. Suck in paint, please. That's my SIP. Connor, you flatter me. You flatter me so much, I turn into some kind of Brooklyn lady. Sucking in past precipitation is probably pretty accurate, which is a sad truth. Now I feel like I have to wash all my glasses. Thank you for that. I don't know what the C19 is, Nerd McGurd. Maybe you'd enlighten me. Alright, Kane Brooklyn. Maybe you enlighten me, darling. Darling? I'm playing piano! I don't know what this accent is anymore. The vid is not a sufficient explanation, I'm afraid. I still don't know. Oh! The vid, the Rona. I gotcha. I totally zoned out. I forgot that was a thing. Hype housemates. I like Daniel Thrasher. I like Rob Scallon. I've never met them before. I've talked to Daniel a little bit. I've never talked to Rob beyond him commenting on one of my videos once. So I don't know. That'd be a gamble. We definitely have Sully in there. We definitely have Marshall. Felix lives in Denmark, so that'd be tricky. But it'd be fun if he could get in. I think we could get Jacob Sutherland. That's a fun group of boys. Oh, howdy, Leviathan. I mean, Felix is still a musician. He's just working at Nintendo Life. So he's doing, he's doing Nintendo videos, but he's still a musician. In this, also, Matt, you gotta tell me, because apparently I'm just like an old fogey who's out of touch, but what is Bongali? You keep saying Bongali. I gotta know. Is it bongo? Is it a bongo thing? That's Steve, Mr. Twist. Steve Badak. Incredibly prolific bassist on YouTube. And I've worked with him so many times. He was the first, I think he was the first YouTuber I really collaborated with. He's a great guy. Don't tell me I can't handle the meaning of Bongali. I gotta know. The red-haired man. Do you mean Seb Skelly, who plays brass? He's got a brass channel. There's also my real-life red-headed friend, Aaron Ray, who was on the Pokemon theme song. I can't think of any of the redheads I've worked with. Anne's not a redhead, I don't think. Her hair color kind of shifts around, though. I think she's just a brunette. I can't think of any of the redheads I've done videos with. Matt, curse you! Bongali! I have to know. Okay, someone Google it. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna get to the bongo of this. There's like... we like cut to a scene of me in some library, the candles burning low. I'd have like 30 tomes spread out in front of me, and they all just have Bongali on them. And I'm just like, what does it mean? What does it mean? Oh, it's a name. It's a guy. Some dude called Bongali. Well, that's a great name. Whether it's his actual name or a channel name. Uganda musician, Philly Bongali Lutea. That's an amazing name. Mr. Twist, have you ever spoken to any theory-heavy YouTubers like Adam Neely or Charles Cornell? I've spoken to Charles a couple times, particularly when he was getting started up, and also, again, more recently. I haven't talked to Adam Neely, though. I don't really follow music theory YouTubers. I don't know why. Maybe it's just not the content for me. I think it's valuable, the stuff they do. I'm all for it. But it's just not for me to watch. Which is not to say I couldn't learn from them, because many of them, a great many of them, know far more than I do. Oh, sure, UNAFK. It was your 11-year-old brother typing in Bengali. I don't believe it, Matt. Sure, it's true. Whatever trust was once between us, Matt, that has crumbled to the ground. Oh, it would absolutely change my playing, Mr. Twist. Every new influence changes how you play an instrument. When I was in university and I was doing overtly a lot more classical music, I was in lessons learning classical music. My improv was a lot more technical. Well, I was kind of leaning away from the Romantic era at that time, but there was a lot more classical influence in my natural improv and the ideas that I came up with. Everything influences art. To say that it exists in a vacuum is, I think, naive. Like, my style is built up, sure, of my own creativity, that's the number one thing, but also all the artists I listen to. The thing that you perceive as a baseline Finn style is actually an amalgamation of many different styles and influences already. What's one more? Throw it in. Make new music. Everything is everything. You said it, Andy. Sometimes you discover those loops you can just play forever. We all have a little Bengali in us. So long, Spranky. Have fun working on the Owl House. What a rad job. I think I'm gonna play a song. Whoa! Caught you by surprise. I can never sing this one well, though. I wrote it and really, I was happy with writing it. Someone else really should have been the singer, but I'll have to do my best. know what? Let's get a little reverb on that. Just a little reverb. Stop right there, don't come any closer. If you do, you're going to take me over. I don't want that, 'cause you're a distraction from my true path. Greatness, I've been working day and night. Yeah, when the sun goes down, I just turn off the lights. You think I've got time, or even the will to leave this behind? Keep dreaming on. I got my heart filled up with dreams. I got the music steering my bones. Don't be mad that you can't compete. It's not personal, it never was. I don't need love, I don't need love. Hold on now, don't get angry. It's never personal when you're talking to me. I keep my heart closed, 'cause it's bursting to full. It's stuffed with rondos and symphonies. I got my heart filled up with dreams. I got the music steering my bones. Don't be mad that you can't compete. It's not personal, it never was. I don't need love, I don't need love, I don't need love, I don't need love. And I know this path I tread can be destructive. Hear me out, I'm only trying to make a mark before I grow old. And I see their happiness, my family and friends who have someone, but I carry on, 'cause I have to believe I'm doing the right thing. I got my heart filled up with dreams. I got the music steering my bones. Don't be mad that you can't compete. It's not personal, it never was. I don't need love, I don't need love, I don't need love, I don't need love. Yeah, that's like the true heart of the edgy era. That's absolutely right, Alex. So much angst. So much angst. Different angle of Airborne. I mean, kind of. They're written about the same thing. In that time, I was actively eschewing relationships because I was so in love with music. I was like, I don't got time for ladies. No time for ladies. Nope, nope, nope. But Airborne is a lot poppier about it. And Don't Need Love is very on the nose. It's the angstier side because with Airborne, it's like I'm just enjoying myself too much with music. And with Don't Need Love, it's like, oh God, everyone else is so happy, but I have to believe I'm doing the right thing because if I'm not, then I'm making a lot of mistakes, you know? Airborne is fun to play guitar. Breakdown of Airborne, I mean, I do have to kind of think back to this, but this is not. I think the whole song is based on a similar premise. Let me look here. I've got the lyrics in front of me. It is a good acoustic song too. Yeah, that's why I recorded the acoustic version, included as a bonus track at the end of album Hawk. Oh, that was album 5. Anyways, it's in there. You need it as the cool down after. Shoot, what's that last one called? What a Beautiful Life. Happiness is Here. Truth? I forget what the last title is. Anyways. Let's see. Let's break this down. Airborne. It was early when you came and found me. I was sitting on the cold beach sand. You said you needed my help. So that's... I think I got the idea for the song while I was up at the cottage. And that was just where I was. It was an evening. Yeah, it was like August. It was a summer evening and I was out. It was night and I was on the cold beach sand. And it felt very thematic. It's like, oh, this is the spot to set a song. So I did. You said you needed my help. You're trying to get through to someone that you didn't understand. But I knew him well. I know me well. Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of an allegory. Well, allegory is the wrong term. But it's just a story perspective where there are these created beings. The other person. So there's kind of 3 figures in this. 1, there's the fin on the sand. 2, there's the fin that the song is talking about and referring to. And then the 3rd is an amalgamation of every person who wants to get close to the fin, the topic of the subject. So it doesn't matter whether it's like a girl or a family member or a friend. It's all of them. So Finn on the beach knows Finn, subject of the song, because we're the same person. Right. Hey now, come on. You don't want to love this guy. That's angstier than I remember, but that's the lyric. He's just in his own world. This lyric I love, though. Because when the music speaks, I turn you off to listen. What sung better? You're not as important as melodies and rhythms. I really love that line. When the music speaks, I turn you off to listen. It's totally just shrugging the world away and being absorbed in the magic of song. Yeah, and then the chorus is sung from the perspective of the subject of the song, Finn. I'm airborne, ba 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 ba. Because when the music speaks, I turn you up. Yeah, I mean, it's all that. It's kind of arrogant, I think. Because airborne, what you're saying is that you're above other people. It's like, I'm above your petty attempts to connect with me on a human level. I've got music. Which is always half true. Because I'm a full person independently, thanks in large part to the presence of music in my life. But to say that you're above people who want to connect with you and love you is very self-destructive behavior. But I was angsty. This is the angsty era, so... Yeah. It's it's kind of a Sigma grind set. But it's also very unhealthy. It can, your headcan is whatever, it's whatever the music means to you, Morgarine, it means that. Yeah, I really was Sigma MK back then. And now I'm a better human, I hope. So let me see. Now my mind's made up. I know you feel let down, and you can curse me now, but hear me out. Because in the long run, you deserve someone who's not going to treat you wrong. So I was like self-aware. Subject Finn is self-aware enough to know that it's like, okay, it's because I didn't want to lead people on. It's like, I don't want to be a dick to you, but I'm not open to connecting right now. So like, don't try and then, get mad that like you can't connect. Like, I'm gonna be very clear. I'm just doing this right now. I'm doing music right now, and maybe down the line we'll see. But actually, no, it's angstier than that. Because in the long run, you deserve someone who's not gonna treat you wrong. So at that point, Angsty Finn was pretty certain. It's like, well, guess I'm gonna be a Sigma grinder for life. Sure, you know what? Let's break down Blue Sky Glory, because that's what I also does not resonate with me as a human who I am now. But we'll do that. We'll break down Blue Sky Glory, and then we will do Some Good Things. Wow, Blue Sky Glory. How's this? What is it? I don't remember what keys is in. You gotta. It's A. You gotta realize your glory's in the blue skies, not in the middle of a high rise, working to the bone. Yeah, it's an A. All right, Blue Sky Glory. Least I connect with this the least, and I look back on it with maybe the most scorn of all the lyrics I've written. If you were a butterfly, how would you change? Transform in a chrysalis to a beautiful thing. If you could communicate with your younger self, just see what they make of you. Would they want to be someone else? So it's kind of written to myself. As being like, what I was thinking about a lot that time, as you can tell by the other songs. This one was a bit before then. This is like the peaking beginning of the edgy, the angsty era. I was like, I know I'm making these decisions to like shove people away, because I'm pretty sure that putting my time and effort into music is the right choice. And I honestly, deeply inside, I was never sure. A part of me was always like shoving people away, and putting up these walls. I know that's bad on some level. So Blue Sky Glory was really like, oh, I look back on this now and I'm like, oh, I was trying to convince myself I was making the right choices. I was like, if I write a song about it, then it must be true. So this is all sort of an effort to be like, no, you're good. Stay the course. You're fine. It's good. It's fine. Keep going. Even though I had my doubts. So it was like, with that in mind, it's like, I know you're questioning some of the decisions you're making right now, Finn, but think about where you're going to be in 50 years. Are you going to regret not putting all this time into music? Are you going to be wondering what could have been? So that was the argument that I was using to convince myself. Well, the past can't change, but the future might, but you'll never know if you don't try. Yep. You've got to realize your glory's in the blue skies, not in the middle of a high rise, working to the bone. So that's pretty self-explanatory. You're gonna have bigger dreams. You're not gonna be some 9-to-5 working stiff. You're gonna be a music man. You're gonna make it. You're gonna be in those blue skies. Which I now see, part of the reason why I don't like this song so much anymore is I look back on that and I'm like, oh, there's not anything wrong with working in a high rise and having a 9-to-5 job. That's it's a perfectly legitimate path that you just took a big ol' lyrical dump on because you have this superiority complex about that life is meaningless. Now I know that life is more nuanced than that. Anyways, if you got a touch of your dreams with a taste still linger when you went to sleep, yep. I actually do like this lyric. If you flew across the sky, leaving trails of gold, could you stand to go back to the way things were? That's one that holds up. It's very evocative. You flew across the sky, leaving trails of gold. Could you stand to go back to the way things were? It's a good lyric. And then chorus, chorus, chorus. You gotta stand out or you're gonna let yourself down. Yeah, that's again the thing where it's like, you can't be average, Finn. I won't let you. You cannot be average. You gotta be better. Mixed feelings about that. And you'll run yourself to the ground, down below where you could be. Like butterflies in the wing will rise up to more than we can be. That's really tying into the chrysalis and butterfly line that the song opens up with. And then do it for yourself. You're not just someone else. Yeah. So I have mixed feelings about Blue Sky Glory because I'm all about reaching for the best possible. And I think in many ways, like I've already gotten, even at 28, I got a couple years in my 20s still, but I've been able to achieve some really cool things that I know the Finn who wrote Blue Sky Glory would be proud of. Literally this right now is an example of that. To be able to have this space where we can have 30 people show up and we can hang out together and interact together in this way. That's emblematic of like, oh, I did it, young Finn. I got an audience, which was such the big thing for me in my early 20s. I was a musician with no audience. So I do approve of that sort of thing. I think you should try and reach to be for the best that you can be, because why not? What else are you going to do with your life, you know? But you can do that without being arrogant and without diminishing other people's choices and how they live their lives because you think it's inferior. Just do your thing. Just live your life. Comparing yourself is not a good way to go. That's a lesson that's hard to internalize. I know it logically, and I still struggle with it all the time to not compare myself to people. Anyways, it's an interesting song. So let's do some good things. I didn't really do it a bit earlier, but I've been doing a lot of talking. How do I define success? Oh, we're not getting into that right now. Maybe after some good things. Ask me again then. For now, let's do some good things. Because, gosh, some good things. Also, everyone assumes I can play Megalovania. I don't like. I played it once for that collab I did with Felix and Joe. I even know that's wrong, but let's do some good things. Let's do some good things. Because I can't play Megalovania, because I'm terrible. Are you happy now? I'm literally gonna cry on stream, bro. I'm literally gonna cry on stream because they were all telling me to play Megalovania, bro, and I couldn't do it, bro. And I was like, I just wanted to do Megalovania, but I couldn't do it. Yeah, I was thinking that same thing too, Alex. That's exactly 100% right. I've spent more than an hour talking about deep personal stuff, and then Chad's like, no, play the funny skeleton song. That's the internet. Okay, I keep talking and delaying it more. Let's do some good things, or we're just never gonna get around to it. Some good things. It's a segment we do every week here on Late Night Piano, and here's how it works. It's very simple. If you had something good happen to you this week, or maybe something not so good, maybe something you just want to get a little support on, then you can write it in the chat. And the one rule is that we're all positive to each other. So it's just a nice little space to celebrate our successes, to get support on our the things that aren't going so good. And all the meanwhile, I play some nice chords in our lovely little coffee shop here, I'll play Night Piano. As always, I will go first. I went over to my brother's place for a barbecue today. Sort of a last-minute, spur-of-the-moment thing. And I got to play with my nieces, my two just the best twin nieces. We climbed some trees, and I had a weird turning moment today, which was like, oh wow, like they're now like 3.5, they're nearly 4 years old, and I was like, wow, today something in me switched, and it's like, okay, wow, I can co-parent. Like, I can do this. I'm not just like, I'm not fumbling around, not sure how to go about it. I'm like, oh no, I'm like, I can confidently, like, let alone babysit them. But it's like, gosh, worst comes to worst, I could parent them. I could do it. I had that some kind of inside switch go off today, which is very fascinating. And it's like, wow, I'm growing up. So that was my good thing. Hello, North 4. Okay, so let's see. Thanks for those words, Carter. Yeah, it was a tough decision. All right, Nerd McGurd, recovering from COVID. Whoop, I'm losing it. Recovering from COVID. Luckily, I just got a cough, nothing else. That's good. If you're gonna get it with few symptoms. Nice. So we did, Anaphylaxis Man asked, you climbed a tree, dangerous. We didn't really climb too much of a tree, but I hoisted them up onto low branches so they could have the fun of climbing a tree. They're a little too small to be climbing trees, but I really look forward to doing it with them when they're a little bit bigger, bigger reaches and better senses of balance. DJ Pig Jesus, the threequel. I ordered pizza earlier, and the delivery driver forgot to pick up the money for the pizza, so free pizza for me. But I'm worried that the delivery guy might be fired for coming back with nothing. I can promise you that he won't be, although he wouldn't be stoked about it, certainly. I mean, you could always phone the shop and pay them. Should be sort of like the ethical thing to do, I suppose. Or you just enjoy your free pizza. I'm not making decisions for you. From Alex, I'm not failing, which is always great. I finished Shovel Knight, which is a small victory. You may remember how I missed the final exam like a week ago because I didn't go to school. I do remember that, and I'm looking forward to the thrilling conclusion. Well, the teacher allowed me to take it in my free time, which, granted, I don't have, but still I got it done with a decent enough grade. Yeah, there you go. Congrats on being an uncle, Andy. You're one of us now. You're an uncle. You're an uncleman. Oscar, this time next week, well, Monday, I'll finish my Masters of Architecture, bar my final exhibition. I cannot wait to be done with this and move on in life. Always, as always, shout out to the partner. Yeah, hope the exhibition goes well. From North 4, I had a good week. Spent most of it home with family, and I'm really happy the visit is going well. Trying to nail down summer plans, but it's looking to be a good one. Yeah, I got some summer plans myself. Excited. Hope yours are thrilling. I don't know why I said that. Mr. Twist, I got to play in my college's jazz band for graduation the other night. It's no high school wind ensemble, but I think it made up for when I couldn't play in my high school graduation due to obvious reasons. I hope you had fun. Sounds like fun. Apocalypser. Ooh. Nothing but a pretty chill first week to a very long vacation. Hoping I do something productive. I mean, gosh, the concept of like a long vacation not having to be productive is awesome. I feel like many of us are the sorts of people who are like, we got to do something, or we'll feel all wonky. But to have all that time and space and to choose what the productive thing you do is, and how much of it you do, that is awesome. Enjoy it. I don't know Alexandra Strelinsky. I already like her name. It rolls off the tongue. I'll have to check out her music. Morgarine. I finished a few school works. However, finals are coming close and coming in hot. Wonderfully phrased, if nothing else. But I also survived my defense for my research project. That's also cool. But I've been passed out the last few days. Get that sleep in. Heather, honestly, this week has been a really rough one for me. But right now, I'm just happy to be here and to have things like music that make me happy. And I'm hopeful that things are going to get better. You know, that's all we can do, really. Work it out, keep our spirits up, and enjoy things like music. I think you're going to be all right. All right, Tyler. Okay, I did an orientation for a summer youth program, and I think I'm going to get in soon. Also was having a bit of mental issues, but being here enjoying the stream was very comforting. Thank you. You are very welcome, Tyler. Always welcome to hang out here. Nuremberg. Oh yeah, I also graduated university. Yeah. Yas. Slay that education. Caitlin, exams finished for both me and my BF. However, life's not giving me much more to celebrate this week. Well, that's a bummer, but yeah, just enjoy the vibes here as much as you want and go from there. That's the plan. That's the right plan. Neo. Me and some epic gamers from the Discord have been planning a D&D adventure in which our party will be composed of a bard, a cleric, a warlock, and a paladin. It's a kooky mix. The holy and the unholy. Sounds like it'll be fun. I'm getting there. I'm getting through all of them. We're getting there. With wonky chords, apparently. Anaphylaxis Man is playing tennis with a friend, and some kids were at the basketball court. One kid was telling another kid he'd give him a bunch of money later if he could sink a basket facing backwards. I told him I had $10 for him now if he could do it, and he totally did it. Worth. Nice. It's a truly epic moment. Bumblebee Berry. Finished up my finals with, which went pretty well. My script writing final, in particular, turned out better than I expected. Well, as I recall about you, Bumblebee Berry, you've done a lot of writing and script writing, so I'm not surprised. From Alex, I've been training for a while to be able to do a Navy PRT. It's 30 push-ups in a minute, 80-second long plank, and an 8-minute mile. I have to be able to do all that by this weekend, and I know that I can't do it, then I'll be kicked out. I mean, all you can do, I think, is train, try your best, make sure your body's in as good shape as it can be on the day of, and take it from there. How am I able to talk while playing the piano? I got poop brain. I got poo-poo brain, and that's how I do it. And Connor Jonas, I finally worked up the nerve to message someone I really admire and show them a project/tribute I had been working on to them. And they were really cool, kind of polite. Much appreciated. Yeah, nice. That's the thing I found that's amazing about asking people, like, if you ask someone to look at your work and you're pretty sure they're never going to respond, you have nothing to lose by asking them anyways, because maybe they might. I'm happy it worked out for you. JJ Prentice. I used to play the piano a lot. However, between uni and work, I haven't played much lately. I also feel like I'm just practicing the same stuff and not progressing much. How do I push through? Great question. And were I an actual good piano teacher, or a piano teacher at all, or a teacher at all, I feel like I would have great answers for you. The best thing I can think of is just try to play new stuff. Find something that's like 20% too hard for you to play, and play that. Find something that's 20% outside your comfort zone, genre-wise, and play that. There's no better way to get your juices flowing than to push yourself in some capacity, whether that's just rawly creatively or technically. We made it through. We made it through all of them. That was a lot this week. And great stuff. Oh my God, it's Robert Downey Jr. Yo, it's Robert Downey Jr. All right, I got one more song in me, and then I'm calling it. This is warm in here. Yo, it's Robert Downey Jr. from Marvel. He's actually here. He's in the stream. Now, Bobby, I'm gonna call you Bobby. What was it like working with Paul Bettany? Love him. You gotta give us inside scoop. You gotta give us inside scoop, Bobby Downey Jr. I demand it. Do you poop in the suit, Bobby Downey Jr.? Do you poop in the Iron Man suit? Is it like an astronaut suit? Robbie Upper Strengther Sr., you got to give us the inside scoop. You gotta give us a scoop on the poop. I got to know. That wasn't right. I don't remember what it is. Curse you, Zeppelin! I'm slipping my memory. They won't dare demonetize me for trying to get the poopy scoopy from Bobby. That's one of the sillier sentences I think I've ever said. Yeah, that's the original Led Zeppelin Iron Man song. Is that right? I gotta know for sure. It's really messing with me. Oh, it's by Black Sabbath too. Oh yeah. That's what it is. But on guitar. I am Iron Man. Paul Bettany is a cool actor, man. That's really like Paul Bettany, by the way. Oh gosh. I know there have been more questions in the chat, but I gotta tell you, I'm fading. I just gotta play me a song. I gotta play myself out here. And I shall do so with my hands and my mouth. I don't like where the sentence is going, but I'm already committed. I've got just the song. Now, I don't remember how to play it, so that's a challenge. But I do have the lyrics in front of me. Honestly, it's music. I'm pretty sure I remember. All right. This is the last one of the night. Let's hope I can make this work. Oh, it's way too fast.
Come back from my time machine, and I think you will like what I've seen. Write me a song, is back, baby, but we'll be too busy with Half-Life 3. I get to hug my friends again, but I don't wanna end my shows, canceling my Hulu, Netflix, HBOs. 2020 was filled with regret and shame. chance 2021's the same. But try to break out of that pessimistic view. 2022. Looking forward with renewed hope. Hopefully this year is dope. Why is there a health bar in the sky? Oh, so that's what the sun looks like. Epic, not automaton solo. But I don't wanna end my shows, canceling my Hulu, Netflix, HBOs. 2020 was filled with regret and shame. 30% chance 2021's the same. But try to break out of that pessimistic view. Try to break out of that pessimistic view. 2022.
There it is, the end of tonight's Late Night Piano with a throwback. Haven't played that one in a long time. Hope you enjoyed it. Have yourself cool dreams and a great weekend, and I hope your socks stay dry all week long. That's it. Nighty night. Thank you as always. Bye.